Hello and welcome to this educational video, in particular how to select a YSF startup host or a YSF System Fusion startup host for a quote-unquote YSF System Fusion reflector, in particular on the DUNoW network, to be able to communicate on the DUNoW network. This video is presented by myself. My name is John Crook. My call is N9UPC. I am the sysop owner of the Chicago 3103 AMCOM server. And in addition to that, I am the owner of the Digital User Network of Wisconsin Room and YSF Reflector. In order to go ahead and get your reflector set up, we're going to have to go into the configuration here. You're going to have to log into your Pi-Star. As again, here's my Pi-Star dashboard. I don't have any mode enabled. I don't have any network enabled. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go up to the configuration screen here, click on configuration. And if you have not had to do it in the past, you will have to log in with your username and password. As we did with our other networks that we have to do, we're going to have to first enable the network. So you're going to select YSF mode, click that checkbox right there. And then as you see over here, there's the RF hang time and the network hang time. RF hang time means is basically how long the device is going to stay keyed up, almost like a, for sake of a better term, a squelch tail on an analog repeater. And then the network is going to be as if you're running a multi-mode situation, how long it's going to stay listening to that YSF network before it goes back into a scan mode or change. Remember, any single time that we make a change in a certain section, we have to click the Apply Changes button. When you click that Apply Changes button, what it's going to do is it's going to stop the Pi-Star software from running. It's going to go ahead and apply that change to the programming codes or lines. Then it's going to go ahead and restart the Pi-Star software. As you see, it's shutting down, rebooting, and then in a minute here, it will come back up to our configuration screen. Once we reboot in that configuration screen, now we're going to be able to go ahead and slow down here to our YSF System Fusion configuration. This is where we're going to select the YSF reflector or FCS reflector that we want to connect to. In this case, we're going to go ahead and click None here, and it's going to drop down a list of reflectors. What we're going to do is the reflector number is 31551, like our DMR talk group. So in that search box, I'm just going to enter 31551, and as you see, it comes up with YSF reflector 31551. I'm going to click that there. And once I do that, now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to click Apply Changes. Now, when I click Apply Changes to that section there, that is now going to lock it in that I want to use and connect to that YSF reflector any single time that I transmit with Fusion. Understand, unlike other modes that do exist on there, for an example, DMR, you need to select a startup host, a host that you go ahead and connect to. And in this case, that's what this is. This is the YSF 31551 reflector, which connects over to our other different talk groups on there. So that's kind of a key important thing that you want to go ahead and keep in the back of your mind when you're going ahead and selecting a YSF reflector. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do. If you do want to change to other reflectors, you would just simply come in here and change to the other reflectors, the reflectors that you want to go ahead and use in this case. That's it for going ahead and selecting the YSF reflector for the DUNoW network, the Digital User Network of Wisconsin. Thanks, and I hope you found this video educational.